Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. Health is the greatest gift, contentment the greatest wealth, faithfulness the best relationship. Three things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. We are shaped by our thoughts. We become what we think. When the mind is pure, joy follows like a shadow that never leaves. Thousands of candles can be lighted from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. It is better to conquer yourself than to win 1,000 battles. Then the victory is yours. It cannot be taken from you, not by angels or by demons, heaven or hell. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger. To keep the body in good health is a duty. Otherwise, we shall not be able to keep our minds strong and clear. There are only 2 mistakes one can make along the road to truth: not going all the way and not starting. It is better to travel well than to arrive. Hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal rule. Do not overrate what you have received, nor envy others. He who envies others does not obtain peace of mind. Whatever words we utter should be chosen with care, for people will hear them and be influenced by them for good or ill. Just as a candle cannot burn without fire, men cannot live without a spiritual life. Even death is not to be feared by one who has lived wisely. In a controversy, the instant we feel anger, we have already ceased striving for the truth and have begun striving for ourselves. Without health, life is not life. It is only a state of languor and suffering, an image of death. To live a pure, unselfish life, one must count nothing as one's own in the midst of abundance. A jug fills drop by drop. However many holy words you read, however many you speak, what good will they do you if you do not act upon them? The wise ones fashion speech with their thought, sifting it as grain is sifted through a sieve. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. Work out your own salvation. Do not depend on others. I never see what has been done. I only see what remains to be done. Better than worshipping gods is obedience to the laws of righteousness. Don't hold back your love, your joy, and your exuberance. Only what you give becomes your quality, not what you hold back. If you use your mind as a memory bank, the past will repeat itself in cycles. If your mind becomes pure attention, you will know everything that is worth knowing. It is not the amount of action, but the depth of experience that makes life rich and fulfilling. If all your energies are focused in one direction, enlightenment is not far away. After all, what you are seeking is already within you. Nothing in life is a problem. Everything is a possibility. What your consciousness is intensely focused on is what will manifest in your life and in the world around you. Once your mind becomes absolutely still, your intelligence transcends human limitations. Only when you are absolutely devoted to what you do, you can produce something significant in the world. Neither health nor joy can be created from outside. There may be external stimuli, but essentially, both come from within. The most incredible thing is that you can know everything you wish to know with your eyes closed. Life is just a certain amount of time and energy. Putting this time and energy to maximum use for everyone's well-being is all that matters. Every moment of your life you perform an action, physically, mentally, emotionally, and energy-wise. Each action creates a certain memory. That is karma. If you resist change, you resist life. I am not talking about you being a spectator. I'm talking about involvement. I'm talking about involving yourself into life in such a way that you dissolve into it. If you handle your entire life with logic alone, you will end up a mess. Passion is focused on one thing. Therefore, it burns out at some point. Compassion includes everything. It has so much fuel to burn that it does not die out. Everything comes from the same source. You can be at absolute ease only if you experience yourself as a part of existence, not as a separate individual. You need to know when to use logic and when not. All the beautiful things in life look stupid if you logically analyze them. Whatever happens to you, you can either see it as a curse and suffer it, or you can see it as a blessing and make use of it. Confidence and stupidity are a very dangerous combination, but they generally go together. Reactivity is enslavement. Responsibility is freedom. Life is a process, not a problem. The question is only, have you prepared yourself for the process or not? There is no such thing as work-life balance. Balance has to be within you. Most of your desires are not really about yourself. You just pick them up from your social surroundings. If you are very happy, you will do many more things than if you are unhappy. Once you are clear about what you are doing and why, other people's opinions will not matter. If you do not do what you cannot do, that's no problem. But if you do not what you can do, you are a tragedy. Love and hate are two sides of the same coin. Any moment it can flip the other way. One can become the other. External circumstances can only cause you physical pain. Suffering is created in your mind. How healthy and strong a body you have, and how dynamic and sharp a mind is, what will take you through life. Meditation is the only way to freedom from stress, as it is a dimension beyond the mind. All the stress and struggle are of the mind. The mind is not only memory, it is a window to consciousness. Memory is just the information you gathered. Consciousness contains the whole cosmos. Taking care of the environment is not an obligation. Our environment is our life. Too many people are hungry, not because there is dearth of food. It is because there is dearth of love and care in human hearts. If you think you are big, you become small. If you know you are nothing, you become unlimited. That's the beauty of being a human being. Unless you do the right things will not happen to you. Do not let your hearts be troubled. Trust in God, trust also in me. I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Do not be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. Let the day's own trouble be sufficient for the day. For what shall it profit a man if he gain the whole world and suffer the loss of his soul? So I say to you, ask and it will be given to you, search and you will find, knock and the door will be opened for you. And know that I am with you always, yes, to the end of time. For everyone who exalts himself will be humbled, and everyone who humbles himself will be exalted. Let the one among you who is without sin be the first to cast a stone. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. It is not the healthy who need a doctor, but the sick. I have not come to call the righteous, but sinners to repentance. As the Father has loved me, so have I loved you. If you want to be perfect, go sell your possessions and give to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven. Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God. All the commandments, you shall not commit adultery, you shall not kill, you shall not steal, you shall not covet, and so on, are summed up in this single command: you must love your neighbor as yourself. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Give to everyone who begs from you, and of him who takes away your goods do not ask them again. And as you wish that men would do to you, do so to them. Thank you for being with us. Subscribe to our channel, and you will always stay informed about new videos.